Good morning, everybody. Just out watering the animals, and it's New Year's Eve, so it's cold. It's very cold out right now. In fact, it's been dangerously cold, so we've been having to take different precautions and different measures for keeping all of the animals safe and healthy and happy, and keeping ourselves warm and safe when we're out doing chores. It's a little bit warmer today. It's actually about 10 degrees Celsius warmer than it was 2 days ago, and that's nice. I'm appreciating that. So I can stand out here and do a video without endangering myself today. So today, I'm actually doing a few videos today. One for CSA members in Slave Lake, which is the market, the area of the province that we're going to be serving this year. And another for the blog to talk about some exciting journeys this year that we're going to take. And then another for our Facebook page to make some other announcements. So this is the first of three. This year is, so 2018, is a pretty big year for us. It's the year that we finally make the move off grid, and the year the hempcrete hay wagon house is completed, and the year that we settle onto some land that we will not be renting. We don't have to leave. We're not going to put up fences only to have to take them down again. And that's really exciting, because that's been 2 years in a row now that we've done fencing and then had to take it down and then had to put it up again and had to take it down. So it's, we're putting down roots, and that's just amazing and wonderful. And as I sat this morning, as I do every year, to create some goals for the upcoming year, and these aren't like lose 10 pound kind of goals, because I'm way past that point in life. Typically goals have to do with how do we want to deepen the lifestyle that we're living, what skills would I like to learn this coming year, what projects would I like to complete this year. So our goals are of that nature. And in creating those goals, it was really quite wonderful, because the goals are not nearly as far-fetched as they used to be. Back 4 or 5 years ago, my goals were to be living exactly as I am right now. And so here we are now, and the goals, they just don't seem as dramatic anymore. So learning to dye wool with natural dyes that we can produce or find in our area. And that's probably going to happen right away. So it's not so lofty anymore, which is really exciting, because it means that we're really getting close to exactly how we want to be living. The loftiest goal, aside from some of the projects like finishing the house and putting in a root cellar, are that this year will be a year where we do not purchase any consumables as a family. So what does that mean? Sorry, I had to go in and warm up because it's so cold outside, and I stopped moving, so my fingers started to freeze. They're okay now. So what does it mean to not purchase any consumables as a family in 2018? Well, it means that we're just taking a step further from where we are now. Right now, we already make most things from scratch. So we make soap, we make flour, we bake bread, we make ice cream, we make yogurt. And we have what we need to grow or produce those things that we need, for the most part. However, sometimes we still buy like boxed cereal for the kids, or chocolate bars, because I really like chocolate. That kind of stuff. And, you know, we don't have to. I think this year it's going to be so much easier to take that last step of not buying consumables. What else might a consumable be? A consumable might be toilet paper. More on that to come. Things like shampoo or toothpaste. We already don't buy those though. Coffee, going out for coffee. Eating out. That's got to stop. Things like that. Now, there are a few things that we cannot avoid. One is fuel, which is a consumable. However, given the nature of where we live and the fact that we are farming and must meet up with our customers somehow, and that inputs are required, for example, picking up wheat for the animals, for their feed, we have to continue to drive for the time being, or I should say we choose to, and that fuel will be exempt from this. And there are some other inputs for the businesses, for the farm and for the learning center, which do require some inputs. So this isn't for the businesses, this is for us as a family, and we have some distinguishing guidelines as to how to determine whether it's for the family or for the farm or the learning center. So it's a bit more reasonable than it sounds. However, it's exciting. It's really exciting to be able to take this step and to say, you know what, we don't need to buy these things that we are still buying. They're mostly optional, and I think it's going to be really enriching to have the experience of making those things also instead. I have made breakfast cereal in the past. It's not actually that difficult. It's just a little bit of a process. So we'll do that. And yeah, so it's going to be a 2018 without purchasing consumables. Maybe 2019 will go a step further. However, you'll get updates on what does it mean to not purchase consumables and the day-to-day choices that we have to make, the things we have to forego, because this year we are taking a step further away from this life of consumerism that we all seem to be obsessed with, and to become more and more the producers in our own lives. So we're excited to share that with you.